Hey, Jasmine. Good to see you. Hey, Jeremiah. What's going on? Did you guys have a good weekend? Xavier, what's going on? So we're going to let people kind of trickle in here for about 5 minutes or so, just trying to just do some small chat and see how your guys' weekend was. And then we'll get into some of the teaching for what we got going on. Hey, Trinity. Did you guys see us in the parade on Friday? Hey, Faith. Hey, Chase, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. Good job on your doing your work this week. Some of you guys forgot the evidence log. Some of you guys forgot to do your bell work test. All right, cool. Yeah, my weekend was pretty busy. I had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So, hey, Gabby. I saw Gabby at the parade. Hey, Parker. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna just kind of just hang out and just say hi, kind of thing. See what you guys did for the weekend, kind of like what we do on Mondays for bell work when we just talk about some of the stuff that you guys did. If you guys want to share something, yeah, I did yell at you actually. Hey, Kalia. And then what's funny is that from honking the horn during the parade so many times, my horn messed up. So now I only have it's a low and a high pitch horn, and so it sounds like a Prius right now. Xavier, I saw you that at the parade. You weren't swimming. Emily, Ruby, you better stick around. Don't just say hi and bye. You better stick around. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'll go ahead and start it off right real quick for you guys. We have Pearson that we're going to be doing. We also have our bell work that we're going to be doing and our bell work test. This Friday, you guys are off. So you guys don't have anything that's due on Friday. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Pearson open. And then what I'm going to do is the bell work will be due on Wednesday. And then the test will be on Thursday instead. So that's going to be the way that we're going to be doing this, okay? So Pearson's going to be open all the way through Friday, so you guys can go through it. And then bell work will be from Monday through Wednesday, and then the test will be Thursday. All right. Hey, Hannah. Can you guys hear me or what? Say yes if you can hear me, please. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. All right, so in Pearson, this is what we're going to be doing in Pearson, okay? The Pearson story is about eagle tracking at Fallensby Pond. So I'm just going to, some of you guys have already started working on it already, and there are a series of pictures, okay? And the pictures themselves are just, they have captions that's attached to them. The captions are just showing what the picture is resembling. So that's what we're going to be talking about, okay? The photos and how they relate to the essential question of how people are affecting the environment. So here's, because Friday you guys are off, Pearson is going to stay open all week long through Friday at midnight, okay? And then you guys have to have your stuff done. But in Pearson, I posted an actual discussion. It's called Mr. C's Work Due. So as soon as you get into your reading and literature, you're going to see the story of eagle tracking, and then you're going to see Mr. C's Work Due from April 6th through April 10th. When you open that in the discussion area, okay, you're going to see Pearson. And under making meaning, you're going to be doing comprehension checks numbers 1 through 5, and then analyze the media numbers 1 through 3. There is no spot for question number 1 for the answer. So you're going to put numbers 1 and 2 in the notebook section of number 2. Okay, so number 2 has a space to type in there. That's where you're going to type in answers 1 and 2. And then under language development, you have media vocabulary numbers 1 through 3. And then effective expression, you have research, okay? You're going to have to pick one of the prompts and then do a 2-paragraph informational write-up, 3 to 5 sentences per paragraph. No citations are required, no introduction, no conclusion. I just want you guys to write 2 paragraphs for me on giving me information about one of the 2 programs here that we're going to talk about. One is going to be on the Arizona Eagle Reproduction and Tracking Program, or the Origins of the Endangered Species Act. So you can email me that submission. It's at felix.cervantes@dysart.org, and that's due by Friday by midnight. I know you're off on Friday, but I'm going to leave Pearson open, and I'm going to leave that availability to you guys. Now, not listed in the effective expression is the evidence log. You have to do an evidence log, okay? So the evidence log is under effective expression, okay? So you guys can get into Pearson, and you guys will be able to see all this stuff. It's all typed in there, okay? Then the bell work number 32, it's going to be due by Wednesday. It's already been released in Galileo. So again, since you guys are off on Friday, there's a few questions. There's not 3. There's actually like 5 questions I put in there. I wrote this before I did the actual work. It's located in Clever. Then you go into Galileo under the writing section, and then under test. So check your calendar as well in Galileo, because sometimes it may not show up. And if you go in there once and then you take off and you come back in, you're not going to find it. So get into the calendar section. It is in there. It is not locked. You need to get in there, and you need to do bell work number 32. And then the bell work quiz number 32, that's going to be opened up on Thursday, and it's going to be due Thursday by midnight. Okay. So once you guys sign in there on Thursday, it's going to be under Clever. Then you check into Galileo under the writing section for Mr. C, and then it's going to be under the test. So you're going to have to check your calendar section also. So each day I'll be having some hangout time on YouTube during the live sessions. We can go over some of the work. And remember, all the work is saved because it's in the notebook section. We're not doing any of the documents through Pearson, which is pretty sweet, right? So you guys all need to remain responsible and accountable for your work. I know some of you guys are telling your parents that, oh yeah, I don't know where to find this and that. Listen, for Mr. C's class, you guys have been in Pearson all year long. You know how to get into Pearson, all right? And you also know when I say making meaning, language development, effective expression, the only thing with the evidence log is that because I used to give them to you on paper, I used to just get them off of the effective expression section, and then I would just print them off for you guys. So get in there and do the evidence log, all right? So don't even try to play your parents, all right? DJ, what you guys are going to do is you're going to type 2 paragraphs on one of those 2 topics. You can put it in an email and send it off to me. So you could type into the body of the email, or you could do a Word document and attach it to the email and send it to me. It's all inside of the, if you go into Pearson, Pearson has the work, and then it has a discussion in there with all the work listed. Gabby, I hope you're okay. Yeah, I know. She's a twinsy. Well, good thing is that you guys, you have your fingers. Chase, the 2 paragraphs you could write into a Word document and then attach it in an email and send it to me, or you could just send me an open email and then type inside the email itself 2 paragraphs. All right. Hey, Hannah, tell your mom I said hello. All right. So it's pretty easy, guys. This week is pretty easy. How do we find the prompt for the evidence log? David, if you go into Pearson under effective, you got making meaning, you have language development, and then you have effective expression. Go into effective expression, and you'll see evidence log in there. Okay. It's under your reading and literature section. Logging into Pearson like normal. You guys will hit Eagle tracking, open it up, and you'll be able to find all the stuff that you guys need in there. Let's see. Hey, Nick, I don't think you turned in your bell work or something like that. I thought there was something you missed. You have to check it out. But yeah, if you guys get into Pearson, open it up, open up the story itself. You'll see the making meaning section, language development, and then effective expression. Open up effective expression. You'll see the research section in there, and then the evidence log. Open up the evidence log and then answer the questions for the prompts in there. Okay. And we all know what the prompts are. What are the needs of the people? How are the Eagle tracking? How do people affect the environment? Okay. Let's see, is what all I just said in the video written on the email blast? Trinity, if you go into the Pearson, why don't you log into Pearson right now so you can see what I'm talking about? Okay. In Pearson, you'll see under your reading and literature section, you'll see a section that says Eagle tracking. That's the actual story with the work. And then you'll see a link that says Mr. C's work due. In that Mr. C's work due, it talks about all the stuff that you guys need to do and you guys need to turn in. I will not be doing a live on Friday. Friday is an off day for us. Okay. Yeah, you need to get your computer. Geez, come on, girl. We're in class right now. Brandon, what do you say no about? Get in there and do your work. All right. Somebody had something posted about Mr. Wood and you guys don't understand. Hey, real quick, David, are you good on the evidence log? Are you good for that? Where to find it under effective expressions? See you, Chase. Hey, good job last week, Chase, on doing your work. Okay, make sure you do the evidence log this week. That was the only thing you didn't do last week. I'm not gonna dock any points to anybody last week, but you guys need to make sure you do all your work. There's always going to be Pearson, always going to be Bell work, and always going to be a Bell work test. Always. Okay. So there's no excuses. You guys know it. I told your parents about it in the email blast for them that in case you guys try to like blow smoke to them, I told them you guys know the routine already, so don't even try to play your parents. All right. I hope everyone's feeling well. I was sick a couple of weeks ago. I had a pretty high fever and stuff like that, but that was about it. It only lasted for like 2 days. It was like 102, and then everything was good. Hey, Faith, I'll see you later. All right. Remember, Pearson, Bell work test, guys. It's all located inside of. No, I didn't have Corona. I don't know. I thought I did. I know Mrs. Sear was asking. She kept checking on me every day to make sure I didn't have it. I know, right? Don't share it. Let's see. So for you guys that are in Pearson right now, get in there, check it out. You'll see the actual. Is David still on? David, are you on? Check. Hit me up real quick, and then you'll see the work due. The work due section has all of the work, guys. It explains everything. Work is listed under Pearson. If you guys get into the email blast, obviously you guys are going to see that every single day at 9 o'clock. I'll log in, do a quick chat with you guys to see if anybody has any questions about anything, and then we'll talk about the work again and where it's located at in Pearson, and just everything's listed in Pearson for both Galileo and for Pearson, guys. You know that's what Mr. C's thing is Pearson. Have a good one, Jeremiah. Does anyone have any questions right now as they're logging in about where the work is located at, and we can go through it again? I know, hand sanitizer. It's kind of cool to see the stores aren't so crazy. I know in some parts, so like my youngest daughter that's in college, the one that goes to the University of Delaware, about a week before our spring break, they had a teacher there, a professor that had coronavirus and gave it to like 6 kids. So they shut the school down like 2 weeks early before the spring break. And she ended up going back home to New Jersey, which is even worse. So like New Jersey, where she lives at, is crazy time right now. I talked to Finn. I talked to his family, his mom, and I think he did some of the work on there. So it's, guys, here's the deal. As a class, when we talk to each other in class, we're seeing like who does the work and who doesn't do the work. And listen, I know the discipline to do the work itself is really hard. Okay. But you guys just need to find that time. Mr. C's not loading you guys down hard. You guys know by the amount of work you're getting right now, you guys are lucking out this time right now. So you guys know that. Okay. So I'm giving you guys minimal amount of work that you guys can do online because you have other classes to do as well. And I'm being respectful of that. All right. So you guys need to be letting your parents know that, hey, I do Pearson online and we do Galileo online. So there's no need for anything crazy like Schoology and all that other weird stuff that you guys got going on. So just understand that everything is given through Pearson. Pearson is my platform. Like Schoology for other teachers, Pearson is where I communicate to you guys the work. And everything located in Pearson is going to have all of that work. Okay. Oh, I remember there were some kids that were coughing really crazy back before Christmas break. Remember that? In block number 1. I used to turn that fan on during December time frame, and I was like, man, don't be coughing up here by my desk. That was probably like the start of it. Right, Katrina? Yep. Brandon, it wasn't you. Hannah remembers. Hannah sat right by him. Anyway, we always have a good time in Mr. C's class, man. I miss you guys. Listen, I really do miss you guys. Um, let's see. I don't think that you guys probably already know I'm not coming back next year as a teacher, but I'll come back as a sub for you guys for the 8th grade. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I'll definitely be coming back to Marley to be a sub because I can handle the 8th grade next year. I'll be fine. It's all you guys, so we're good. But yeah, I've already cleaned out my classroom already. I took all my pictures home, and I set up my class at home just kind of like the way like the backdrop is. So, oh wow, Jasmine, that's crazy, right? You walked right into the middle of this mess. It's crazy. Sorry, Hannah. Sorry, Mom. So, yeah, with that being said, though, guys, I think you guys are doing really great. And at least in my class, I had a couple of kids. I'll just call you guys out, not by name, but I'll just call you guys out saying, I had a couple of kids that did not do the work at all. Um, Listen, I understand. I get it. I don't think anybody has any computer issues anymore because we kind of squared that away. I'll see you, Hannah. Have a good one. And I think we squared that away. But I think you guys really do need to have that discipline to log into Pearson and be able to see what their work is. You'll see the link in there. It'll say work for Mr. C for the week. And you guys will get in there and you guys will knock that work out. Okay. So, again, for those of you that are just getting on right now, the work for Pearson, it's called Eagle Tracking at Folens by Pond. And if you open it up, the work that's required from it is going to be the normal stuff. We have making meaning section. And within that section, I need you guys to get in there and answer the questions that relate to the story under making meaning. Let's see. Real quick. So we have questions numbers 1 through 5, and then we have analyzed media numbers 1 through 3. 1 and 2, you're going to have to write them together in the notebook section there for number 2. So you'll have to merge those two together. And then under language development, we have media vocabulary numbers 1 through 3. And then under effective expression, we have research. So you're going to pick one of the prompts and you're going to write a 2-paragraph informational write-up. It's just basically saying, hey, Mr. C, this is what I found and the information that I found, and here it is. 2 paragraphs, that's it. You could throw that. There's no introduction, no conclusion, no citations required. Everything is listed in the prompt there of how to write it. And you're going to write either about the Arizona Eagle Reproduction and Tracking Program or the origins of the Endangered Species Act. Okay, so you guys could email me that. And it's due by Friday by midnight. You guys are off on Friday, but I'm going to leave Pearson open. You guys have bell work to do. Bell work is due by Wednesday at midnight because you guys are off on Friday. I wrote in that there's only going to be 3 questions, but in actuality, I put 5. It's located in Clever under Galileo, under the writing section for Mr. C, under test. So if you guys log in and you don't do it, look under the calendar and you guys will find it, okay? Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Wood. Hey, Parker. Yeah, Mr. Wood isn't coming back either. I'll see you, Jade. He was going to come back, but he ended up going to a different school. Let's see. I hear you, Trinity. Don't worry, you'll make it good. All right. Hey, be nice, Jasmine. Trinity, you're going to Cambridge, huh? Emily, be nice. So, but But yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna be coming back as a sub though for seventh and eighth grade next year. So even though I won't be coming back as a full time teacher, I'll still be coming back to help sub and help square you guys away. Renee, I'm not sure what school he went to. I'm not sure. Actually, I do, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Get out of here, Xavier. Go. Go do your work. All right. So, does anyone have any questions about the Pearson work, or what about the Bell work? The Bell work is Bell work number 32. Again, it's located in Galileo under Clever, and then it's under the writing section. So that's Bell work 32, guys. It's due on Wednesday by midnight. All right, and then Highland. No, it's not Highland Prep. Mm-mm. Go get some water. And then the Bell work test is going to be opened up on Thursday, and it's due Thursday by midnight. So you guys need to get in there and do it. Every single day I come on here at 9 o'clock to give that introduction. We'll chat for about 5 minutes on stuff, and then we'll go into like the content if there's any questions. If you guys notice, though, if some of you guys have been on Pearson, it's just a series of pictures with captions underneath. If you guys ever look at a magazine or a newspaper, you'll see a photo, and then underneath you'll see the caption. And then that right there just kind of explains the photo itself. So you guys are going to get into that. When I was your guys' age, we actually used to have to read. It was like a Cambridge program that I was in back when I was a kid, or a train, or if what the different sections of the paper meant. So you would have like a byline, which meant that's who the story is by. You would have a photograph and then the caption, and you would learn different sections of the newspaper or a magazine. So it's really important that you guys look into that and look at the captions and read the captions. And it's going to talk about different locations of what the program, of what the photo means with the Eagles, where they're located at, what the conservancy is about, the conservation of them, and things like that. Okay. Trinity, are you guys putting in a pool or something? No, Brandon, it's not Mountain View. Oh yeah, Xavier. Yeah, I'll be a sub next year, so I'm still coming back to you guys. That's cool, Trinity. I'm glad they're putting in a pool in your house. Now we'll all know. Even if you were to tell me the right school, I'm going to say no. That's not it. All right, because I don't want you guys harassing them. Parker, just go to Trinity's house. Has any of you guys talked to Alex Williams? Do any of you guys have his number? You guys need to talk to Alex. Tell him to get online and do his work. Tell him I haven't seen him in class. All right. Let's see. Thanks, Ava. I appreciate it. All right. Let's see what else. Because they're pool builders, and they have like these two big pots that they have like a huge waterfall thing in there and stuff. But they have that thing where you could swim up, where they have food and stuff like that, and like seats in there. But they have these two container things next to these flower things. They shoot fire up. Like they hit this button and like those like these fire flames up in the air. I was like, who has that kind of stuff? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Hey, Christian, how you doing, bud? It's good to see you. All right, so check it out again. One last time, guys. Hey, Matthew, good to see you, bud. I was talking to your mom, actually. Man, I saw your brother. He's selling a motorcycle, man, isn't he? I saw that on, I think it was like Facebook Marketplace or something like that. I was like, dang. Let's see. So on Pearson, guys, Alex said no. All right, that's cool. I'll hook a brother up. So check it out, guys. On Pearson, we have the the work that's under Pearson. It's listed as the Eagle tracking. That's what we're going to call it. Under making meaning, we have comp check 1 through 5. We have analyze media number 1 through 3. It's all listed under there, guys. There's a Mr. C's work due link on there. Language development numbers 1 through 3 for media vocabulary, and then effective expression. You just have to write a 2-paragraph. You can send it to me in an email, or you can put it in a Word document and send it off to me. But it's pretty easy. Yeah, I'll be the. Thanks, Ava. I appreciate it. So, does anyone have any questions related to the work? Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. That's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, by the way. All right, guys. So I'll be sticking around for about 5 more minutes if you guys want to just chat a little bit or whatever. Um, I know that's a good movie. If you guys want to just chat it up a little bit, we got about 5 more minutes on here. If you guys have any questions, listen. If you guys are when you guys get this 2 paragraph thing done, look up the information on the Endangered Species Act or on the Arizona Eagle Conservation Program, and just type out 2 paragraphs to me, 3 to 5 sentences each one. It doesn't matter. I don't want any kind of intro or conclusion or nothing. I just want information about it so that I know that you know about it, and then shoot it off in an email to me. And that's how we're going to do that. And you guys have Friday off because that's just the way the school has their thing, you know. Most schools are off Friday. Hey, Amara, how you doing, kid? Also for report cards, guys, I believe they're going to mail them out. I'm not sure how they're doing that. I know there was a question that was from one of the parents about that. That's right, Jasmine. So it's a holiday. That's right, Parker. So some of you guys celebrate this week and this weekend. That's why it's part of one of their holidays. Hey Amara, I bet you it's killing you not to be able to go out and buy sneakers and stuff, right? Or are you still flying in sneakers, walking down the street like, yo, what's popping, everybody, right? All right, guys. So we got about 3 more minutes again. So if anybody has any questions, listen, go into Pearson and get into Pearson. Everything I know, I bet you, Matthew, Garnesada all the time, right? That's crazy. So I know in Pearson, everything that you guys need to do is in there. Don't try to smooth talk your parents and try to tell them that you don't know where to find it at. All the work that I put in there under Mr. C's work shows everything. Under Galileo, some of you guys weren't able to find the test and stuff. You have to go into the calendar. If you go into the calendar in Galileo, you'll see it if you guys can't find it. All right. Let's see. That's a good one, Christian. Let's see. What have I been doing, Ava? On my social media stuff has been going crazy just because I teach outside of school as well. I teach on other stuff. And if you guys want to ask me about it, I can tell you about it, but I can't just bring it up and tell you. So I teach, and it's been a lot of like live streaming and stuff like that. So I've been doing that, and it's been kind of cool. A lot of studying time, especially during this week right now that we're in. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. That's cool. Yeah, I was doing bass and stuff like that. I think a lot of like different neighbors in our neighborhood just kind of sit out on their driveway and stuff, and that's kind of cool. I mean, if you're able to just sit out there and just talk to your neighbors and stuff like that, I think it's important that you guys get out there and do that. Okay, Brandon, when was your birthday, man? Let's see. Wait, so it shows the directions on Pearson on what to do for the comp check. Yeah. Hey, Matthew, are you in Pearson right now? All right, Ava. I'll see you, kiddo. I miss you. Matthew, if you go into Pearson, you're going to see the work assignment in there under Pearson when you go into reading and literature, and you're going to see the discussion post. You'll see that's where I put all the work. It says Mr. C's work due. And if you click that, open it up, and you'll see it. Do not hit the turn in button on anything, guys. Okay? Do not hit the turn in button. Do not hit the turn in button. Okay? Hey, Aiden Yan Yan, what's up? So do not hit the turn in button, because once you do that, you cannot go back into Pearson and finish the work or make corrections. All right. Hey, Liz, what's up? I miss you, kid. I'll see you, Ruby. I miss you. You made a mask. That's cool. Did you make it out of like material or something like that, or what? You got to post a picture. Make it instead of a panda. Use your picture. I actually have. Let me see. This is something pretty cool right here. I have a pack of masks that were given to me by some people from China, actually. They mailed it out here. This was way before. This was back in like February. They mailed 400 masks telling us that the coronavirus was coming to America. It was that crazy back then. And these masks right here are, check it out. I want to show you guys something. Look at the writing on it. Crazy, huh? Katrina, look at that. Right? Trip, right? So they sent these masks out to us. This right here has 20 masks in it, and they had sent it out to us, and because they just wanted to help us out. You know, they were just like, hey, you know, the coronavirus is coming. And hey, Jasmine, I try to get a hold of Nana, but I haven't been able to. These are masks, Katrina. They're masks. They were sent. No, this is Chinese. That's from China, from Beijing. And it was sent. It was sent to us. You know, my wife, she works on the COVID-19 floor at Chandler Regional Hospital. She's the administrator there for all the PPE that they need for the floor. So when they get there, they have like a room that they have to go and change into these different color scrubs. They wear blue normally, but they have to wear these green ones now, and then they get into full PPE gear. So that way, because think about this: if you have two pairs of gloves on, that's what you want to do. So as you're pushing stuff and you're done, you could take off the dirty gloves and you still have gloves on. So you could take your mask off and things like that. So you're not contaminating your face, you know? Oh, wow, Jasmine, that's crazy. Hey, good job, Matthew. I hope you get everything done with that, okay? Yeah, green like the virus. They actually said green like soldiers is why they did that. So yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Jace, let me see what your it was in Chinese is what that this is Chinese writing. It was these masks were from some friends of ours in China. They sent 400 masks. They live in just outside of Beijing, and then we have some more friends that we help in Myanmar. So that's the old Burma. If you guys like check it out on a map, and that's pretty crazy, right? So check it out, guys. It's 9:33. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock for more live streaming. If you guys have any questions, okay, go into Pearson. If you go into Pearson, guys, that's where you'll find all the work for everything. The bell work test on Thursday, because you guys don't have school on Friday, okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Any last questions before I go? I got to get out of here. Any questions? Email me or text me. You guys have my number. 9 o'clock on the dot. I'll be here before 9 o'clock, Matthew. You know that. Come on. See you, Trinity. Get into Pearson, guys. Pearson is your friend. All right? Pearson is your friend. See you guys. Love you guys. Talk to you later.